Hi students, welcome back to our channel DSR Maths. In this video, we will learn trigonometric ratios of allied angle. This is the one of the important topic in trigonometric functions, right? Now, see here what about the allied angles. Two angles are said to be the allied when their sum or difference is either 0 or multiple of pi by 2, nothing but 90. Two angles are said to be the allied angles when their sum or difference is either 0 or multiple of 90. For example, the angles allied to one angle theta are many are there. Minus theta or pi by 2 plus or minus theta, nothing but 90 plus or minus theta, pi plus or minus theta, nothing but 180 plus or minus theta, 3 pi by 2 plus or minus theta means 270 plus or minus theta. Next 360 plus or minus theta means nothing but 2 pi plus or minus theta, etc. Means if you take we are saying these two are allied angles, means if you add these two, theta plus minus theta equal to what you will get? 0, either 0 or multiple of pi by 2. Suppose if you take here theta and here pi by 2 minus theta, add these two get cancelled, pi by 2 means multiple of pi by 2. Suppose if you take theta and pi minus theta, add these two, what will get? Pi. This is also you can write 2 into pi by 2 means multiple of pi by 2. Means two angles are said to be the allied angles if their sum or difference either 0 or multiple of, means all these angles are allied to theta, right? Now, so first we will discuss about the minus theta, right? Trigonometric ratios of negative angle. So first one is trigonometric ratios of minus theta in terms of theta, how to take. So most important concept, so listen carefully. Suppose consider a circle whose center is origin and radius is r, and take a point p x comma y on the circle, circumference of the circle, join these two. So here this is O, this is a radius, right? Draw PM perpendicular to x axis and produce this PM to meet the circle or cuts the circle at Q, and join these two. This is also radius, right? Take this Q point as x dash and y dash. Now once you observe from this figure, triangle OPM is congruent to triangle OQM, right? So this is length OP equal to OQ and PM equal to MQ and OM, these two are same. So these two are what? Congruence to, means congruence, the triangles OPM and OQM are congruent. So therefore here this one MQ is equal to what? Minus MP, right? Because this is negative side is there. So MQ equal to PM minus, yeah, means PM. MP means nothing but MQ is year to year, this is Y, and the year to year is what? X. Means point to X axis distance is Y, and point to Y axis is year to year distance is X. Means in this one here PM distance and MQ distance is the same, but MQ equal to minus PM because this is negative side in fourth quadrant suppose. Means what we can write? Y dash equal to minus Y, right? Now and here these two are same, means X dash equal to X, right? These two are same, and also OP equal to OQ. Next, if you take year to year angle is theta, means OP makes some angle theta with a positive direction of X axis, means angle XOP if you take theta, and XOM this one XOQ also theta, but if you take direction is like this, means positive direction means anti-clockwise direction, negative direction means clockwise direction. Negative angle is clockwise direction, positive angle is anti-clockwise direction. Means this one and this one both are same, but this is negative direction, that's why it is minus theta. Now from this one, from this triangle OPM, you can write sin theta equal to, already we know that, opposite side by hypotenuse, means Y by R, and cos theta equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is this is X, so X by R. Next, tan theta equal to opposite side by adjacent side, Y by X, right? Next, cot theta equal to reciprocal of tan, X by Y. Next, secant theta. Secant theta is reciprocal of cos, R by X. Now, cosecant theta is equal to reciprocal of sin, R by Y, right? Now, from the triangle OMQ, so what about sine of minus theta? Listen carefully. Sine of minus theta means opposite side. Opposite side is this one. This one is nothing but Y dash. Y dash divided by, from this triangle, angle minus theta is there. Opposite side Y dash by hypotenuse. This is Y dash by R. But Y dash equal to minus Y. So minus Y by R. But Y by R is nothing but sin theta. You can replace sin Y by R is equal to sin theta. So minus sin theta, right? Next, cos of minus theta equal to, so adjacent side is this one, means X dash divided by R. But X dash equal to X by R. But here X by R is nothing but cos theta. So that is cos theta. Next, tan of minus theta. Tan of minus theta means opposite side by adjacent side. Means Y dash by X dash. But Y dash is equal to minus Y. So minus Y divided by X dash. X dash equal to X. That is equal to. Here Y by X is nothing but tan theta. So that is equal to minus tan theta. Right? Next, so here cot of minus theta, if you take cot of minus theta, reciprocal of this one means X by Y, means X dash by Y dash, that is equal to X by minus Y. That is nothing but minus of x by y. So x by y is cot theta, that is equal to minus cot theta. Next, secant of minus theta. Secant of minus theta means reciprocal of cos r by x dash. R by x dash. X dash is here x. R by x is nothing but secant theta. Next, cosecant of minus theta. Reciprocal of sine r by y dash. That is equal to r is as it is. Y dash is minus y. That is equal to minus of r by y. That is equal to r by y is cosecant theta. So minus cosecant theta. Means from these 6 trigonometric functions, what you observed? Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, right? Cos of minus theta is plus cos theta, and tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Next, cot of minus theta is minus cot theta. Secant of minus theta is plus secant theta. Next, cosecant of minus theta is minus cosecant theta, right? Means for the cos and secant, cos of negative angle and secant of negative angle is what? Positive only. But the remaining 4 negative of that trigonometric function getting, right? Sine of minus theta means minus sine theta getting, means this minus what getting outside of that sine function, means minus sine theta will get. But for the cos and the secant, so we can eliminate this minus, means sine of cos of minus theta is cos theta only, secant of minus theta is equal to what? Plus secant theta only. Okay, no? Sine of minus theta equal to what? Minus sine theta. Cos of minus theta equal to plus cos theta only. Next, tan of minus theta equal to minus tan theta. Next, cot of minus theta equal to minus cot theta. Next, secant of minus theta equal to secant theta. Next, cosecant of minus theta equal to minus cosecant theta. For the tan, cos and secant positive only, but remaining negative getting. See one note. Generally, trigonometric functions defined on a right angle triangle, right? Suppose if you take here theta, for this one opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse you taken, according to that we define the trigonometric functions or trigonometric ratios. But suppose circle they given whose center is origin and radius is r. This is OP is radius, right? So in this triangle, how to define the trigonometric functions? This is the most important concept, right? Means we have to redefine the trigonometric functions. C is nothing but suppose light is here, there is no right angle triangle. Suppose if light falls, suppose you treat this radius OP as a plate. The light falls on this plate, the shadow of this plate OP is exactly on what? Y axis with the length what? ON, right? And here light focus will be there, here will be there, but here shadow of this plate will be there, okay, with the length of what? ON. So how to define this one? Projection of OP on Y axis. So sin theta equal to projection of radius on Y axis divided by length of the radius is sin theta. That is nothing but projection of radius on Y axis means this length ON by length of the radius means OP. That is also equal to, here if you take PM perpendicular to x axis, if you take ON length is equal to what? PM. So again you can write PM by OP, right? So suppose if OP makes some angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis, then how to define the sin theta actually? Projection of OP on y-axis divided by length of the OP is nothing but PM by OP. Can you write PM means for this one opposite side and hypotenuse you can take, right? In the triangle, this triangle. Suppose this triangle not there means in circle, how to take projection of OP on y-axis means ON by OP. But here ON equal to OP only. So that's why, so you can treat this as opposite side, this is adjacent side, this is hypotenuse because of like this. And how to define the cos theta? Projection of radius OP on x-axis. Projection of OP on x-axis means shadow of this OP on x-axis is exactly with the length OM you will get. Means projection of radius on x-axis divided by length of the radius. So projection of OP on x-axis means it is what? On x-axis directly OM is there by OP, right? Means if it is a triangle is there means opposite side, adjacent side, hypotenuse. But suppose this triangle not there, how to define sin theta on circle? Projection of OP radius on y-axis is cos sin theta, and cos theta is a projection of OP on x-axis divided by OP. But projection of OP on OP on y-axis is nothing but ON. ON is again nothing but what? PM. So you can treat this is opposite side. Okay, right? Suppose same point if it is in a second quadrant like this. X-axis and y-axis origin. Suppose this is OP. OP makes some angle 90 plus theta with a positive direction of x-axis, right? So for this one, how to define the sin theta? Means we know that sin theta equal to what? Projection of OP on y-axis is this one. Suppose if you take it as n, but this length is nothing but what? This length only PM, right? So and how to define cos theta? Projection of what? OP, projection of OP radius on x-axis is nothing but what? OM. Once again, listen. So for this angle 90 plus theta, so if this radius, this OP line makes some 90 angle 90 plus theta with x-axis. So how to define sin theta? Projection of OP on y-axis is nothing but ON by OP. But ON length is equal to what? PM. So this is PM divided by OP. And how to define cos theta? Projection of OP on x-axis is nothing but OM divided by, here directly this is getting OM by OP, right? Means suppose it is 90 plus theta means for this one you can treat if you take this as a right angle triangle, clearly you can treat this as opposite side for this angle, adjacent side for this angle and hypotenuse, right? Because this length is what is our original definition of the sine in a circle? Projection of OP on y-axis. But ON length is nothing but what? PM length. So that's why. So you can treat for this angle, this is opposite side, this is adjacent side, this is hypotenuse. Suppose same point if it is in third quadrant or fourth quadrant, anywhere you can take on the circumference of the circle. If it is in third quadrant like this, P point, this is O, and here suppose this is 180 plus theta angle is there. This is 180, this is plus theta angle is there, right? Now here this has x-axis and this has y-axis. So now how to define the sine and cos? Here there is no triangle suppose. Here also same, sin theta equal to what? Projection of radius on y-axis. So projection of radius means light from here. Projection of OP on y-axis means this is ON. Same ON by OP, right? But ON is length is what is equal to what? Suppose if you create one right angle triangle from these three sides, now you will get one right angle triangle, right? Now from this one you can take this as actually definition of the sin theta is what? In the circle, projection of OP on y-axis, but ON is nothing but PM, so that's why PM by OP. And how to define cos theta? Projection of OP on x-axis, but this is negative is side is there, so negative projection. Projection of OP on x-axis is nothing but OM by OP. Means for this angle also, so you can treat this as opposite side, this is adjacent side, this is hypotenuse, because actually sin theta definition is what? Project ON by OP, but ON is equivalent to what? PM. So for this triangle you can take this is opposite side and this is adjacent side and this is hypotenuse, right? Suppose if it is in fourth quadrant also same thing you can take. Suppose like this is the angle, so for this angle you can treat this as opposite side, because this length is equal to this length, because sin theta is what? Projection of OP on y-axis, means this length same, so that's why you can treat this as opposite side and this is hypotenuse and this is adjacent side. So like this one also only we will follow what further information. Okay, right. Now second one. Trigonometric ratios of 90 minus theta in terms of theta. This is also important one. So all these by shortcut I will explain. But before to that, how to get definitely you should know, right? Now again you consider a circle with the center O and radius, center origin and radius is R, and let a point P x comma y on circumference of the circle. Draw PM perpendicular to x-axis. Suppose now this OP makes some angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis, and let one more point Q which is x dash comma y dash on the circle, right? This OQ makes angle 90 minus theta, right? 90 minus theta with OX. Now join this QN. Once again listen here, this is theta, this is 90 minus theta, but this total is what? 90. So here to here it is 90 minus theta means definitely here it is what? Theta only, because so 90 minus theta plus theta equal to what? 90. Satisfied, right? Now here there are two triangles are there. So angle OMP equal to what? 90 degrees, right? Angle OMP equal to 90 degrees, and also angle ONQ also. Angle, because here also 90 degrees, here also 90 degrees. And now once you see in this triangle, angle POM, angle POM is equal to what? Theta. Angle POM is equal to theta, and here this is theta, this is 90 means definitely this is what 90 minus theta. From triangle OQN, this is 90 minus theta, this is 90 means definitely here it is what theta, right? Because here and triangle OMP is congruent to angle ONQ, right? Triangle OMP is congruent to ONQ. And now angle POM is equal to theta means angle NQO. Angle NQO also theta only. And here angle NOQ is nothing but what? Angle OPM also, right? So from the triangle OPM, this is theta, this is 90, this is 90 minus theta. Satisfied now? 180 you will get. Next, here to here it is 90 minus theta, and this is theta, means definitely here it is what? 90, means definitely sum of that three angles equal to what? 180 only, right? And now from this one, what you observed, these two triangles are what? Congruent, means so 90 here 90 minus theta is there. From this triangle OPM, here 90 minus theta is there. For this one, opposite side is what? OM. So for this angle, opposite side is OM. And for this triangle, 90 minus theta is here is there. So for this one, what is the opposite side? NQ. Right? Next, here in this triangle, here theta is there. For this triangle, opposite side is what? PM is there. And here it is in this triangle, here theta is there. For this one, opposite side is what? ON. So these two are same. If these two are congruent, means definitely opposite to this side. So here theta is there. Opposite to this side, here theta is there. Opposite to this side are equal. And here 90 minus theta is there. Here 90 minus theta is there. Opposite to this side OM and opposite to this one PM are equal. Now, but here from the triangle OPM, OM equal to X and PM equal to Y, right? And from this triangle OQN, ON equal to X dash and QN equal to Y dash. Now substitute here. OM equal to X and NQ equal to Y dash. Next PM equal to X and ON equal to, so PM equal to Y and ON equal to X dash. Means X equal to Y dash, Y equal to X dash. Right? Now here sin theta from this triangle OPM, from this triangle OPM, what about the sin theta? Y by R, opposite side by hypotenuse. Next, what about the cos theta? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is OM by OP, that is X by R. Next, tan theta. Tan theta equal to opposite side by adjacent side, PM by OM. So PM is Y, OM is X, right? Now from triangle, this is from triangle OPM. Now from triangle OQN, from triangle OQN, here 90 minus theta is there. Sin of 90 minus theta, listen carefully. From the triangle OQN, sin of 90 minus theta. For this angle, opposite side is what? QN. But QN is nothing but Y dash. Y dash by hypotenuse. For this one also hypotenuse is the radius only, R. But Y dash equal to what? X. X by R. But X by R is nothing but from this one cos theta. Right? Next, cos of 90 minus theta. Cos of 90 minus theta. Means from this triangle, opposite side is this one. Adjacent side is ON. ON is nothing but is what? Here X dash. X dash by hypotenuse is R. But X dash is what? Y. Y by R. But here y by r is sin theta. Okay. Next, tan theta. Tan of 90 minus theta. Tan of 90 minus theta. From this triangle, 90 minus theta. Suppose if you take opposite side is here, opposite side is qn, means y dash. So ratio of the tan is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side. Adjacent side is yn, that is nothing but x dash. But your y dash is x dash is y. But x by y means reciprocal of tan is nothing but what? Cot theta. So here cot theta equal to x by y. So tan of 90 minus theta equal to cot theta. Like this remaining cot, secant, cosecant also you can take. But here in this what we are observing? So here 90 is there, here 90 is there, here 90 is there. Function is sine. Sine changes to what? Cos. Right? Here also 90 is there, cos changes to sine. And here also 90 is there, tan changes to cot. Suppose cot of 90 minus theta if you take, what you will get? Tan theta you will get. Now see the next one. So trigonometric ratios of 90 plus theta, how to write in terms of theta. So for this also take a circle whose center is origin and radius is r. And take one point p x comma y on the circle. So OP is radius. Draw PM perpendicular to x-axis. So now this is y and this is x, right? Now let a point Q x dash comma y dash on the circle which makes angle 90 plus theta with x-axis. Means here you take it is 90. OP makes some angle theta with x-axis and OQ makes 90 plus theta. Means here angle XOP equal to theta. Angle XOQ equal to 90 plus theta. Right? Now here sin theta, how to define? Sin theta equal to, actually projection of OP on y-axis, no, this is ON means, but this is ON is nothing but OP already we taken as a note. So that nothing but sin theta equal to PM by OM you can take, because projection of OP on y-axis is sin theta, projection of OP on x-axis is cos theta. But ON is nothing but OP. So that's why suppose if you take here n. So this length is equivalent to this length. Means what we can take PM opposite side by hypotenuse. Means PM is nothing but y. So y by r. Now what about the cos theta from this triangle? Adjacent side. That is x by r. Now what about the tan theta? Y by x. Cot theta equal to x by y. Like that remaining trigonometric functions also you can take from this triangle. Right? And now here triangle. So join this one also. Here QN. Draw QN perpendicular to x-axis. Now once you observe these two triangles, here it is 90 degrees, here also it is 90 degrees. Here this is theta, here 90, so definitely here it is what? 90 minus theta. Now here to here this OQ makes 90 plus theta angle, but here to here it is right angle 90 degrees, means definitely it is what? Theta. So it is theta means definitely it is what? 90 minus theta, because this total is right angle triangle. This is right angle, means 90. So it is theta means definitely it is 90 minus theta. Again here 90 means here it is what? Theta. Means triangle OPM or OMP is congruent to what? OQN. Triangle OQN means triangles OPM and OQN are congruents. Now what we can write from this one? From this from this triangle, opposite to angle theta is what? PM. So PM equal to, here angle theta is there. For this one opposite is what? ON. These two are equal because these two are congruents to each other. Congruents. And now for this one 90 minus theta opposite is QN is there. QN is equivalent to, for this one 90 minus theta opposite is what? OM. So this is OM, right? And now, so for this one here OQ is equivalent to what? OP. So OP is equal to what? OQ, right? These two are same. Means here PM from this triangle, PM equal to Y and OM equal to X. From this triangle, QN equal to what? Y dash and ON equal to X dash, right? Now, so here PM is positive, but this is what? Negative. So that's why what we can write? ON equal to minus PM. Can you write? Because this is negative side is there. Next, here QN is positive and OM also positive. So this is as it is, you can write. Now ON is X dash equal to PM is Y, so minus Y. Next, QN is positive, that is Y dash equal to OM also positive, so that is X. So these two are radius only. Means in this Y dash equal to X and X dash equal to minus Y. Now from this triangle, so actually how to define for this angle 90 plus theta? Sine projection of radius on Y axis and projection of radius on X axis. Projection of radius on Y axis is the sine. Projection of radius on X axis is cos. But this length is equal to what? This length. So that's why for this angle you can treat this as opposite side, this is adjacent side, this is what? Hypotenuse, right? Now from triangle this one, sine of 90 plus theta equal to what? So opposite side, QN means Y dash divided by radius. But Y dash is X by R. But from this one X by R is cos theta. Next, cos of 90 plus theta equal to, so adjacent side X dash by R. X dash is nothing but minus Y by R. But Y by R is sin theta. So here minus is there. So that's why minus sin theta we take. Next, tan of 90 plus theta. So for this triangle, so here opposite side is what? Y dash divided by X dash. But Y dash is X, right? Now this X dash is minus Y. That is equal to minus X by Y. Now X by Y is nothing but what? Minus cot theta. So here also remaining also you can find. Whenever 90 is there, here sine changes to cos, here cos changes to sine, and tan changes to what? Cot. Trigonometric ratios of 180 minus theta in terms of theta. How to write? So here also consider a circle whose center is origin and radius is r. So suppose here one point P x comma y on the circle, OP is radius. Draw PM perpendicular to x-axis. OP makes some angle theta with the positive direction of this one. Axis means angle XOP equal to theta. And let point Q x dash comma y dash on the circle, which makes angle 180 minus theta. Means here XOQ equal to 180 minus theta. Right? And now draw QN perpendicular to x-axis. Now this is theta. This is 180 minus theta. Now again this is what? Theta only. Right? So 180 minus theta plus theta is nothing but what? Theta only. Okay, no? Now, so here triangle OPM is congruent to triangle OQN, right? Because here 90 degrees, here 90 degrees. Here theta means here 90 minus theta. Here theta, here 90 means here 90 minus theta, right? Now, so from these two triangles, so here from this triangle OM equal to x and PM equal to y. From this triangle ON equal to x dash and QN equal to y dash, right? Now, so for this angle 90 minus theta, here 90 minus theta, here OM is there. And for this one opposite, here opposite side is OM. For this one also opposite side is OM, but this is negative side. So that's why ON equal to minus OM. And for this angle opposite side is QN. QN is there. And this one opposite side is PM. Both are positive, right? And OP equal to OQ, right? Now ON means x dash equal to ON is x minus x. Now QN is y dash equal to PM is y, and this is a radius only, right? Now, so how to define the sign for the angle 180 minus theta? So projection of OP on y-axis, projection of here OQ on y-axis, right? Now from this triangle you can write sin theta equal to, from this triangle, so y by r, and cos theta equal to x by r, tan theta equal to y by x, right? Now, so here sin of 180 minus theta equal to, so what will get? Y dash by radius, because for this one projection of radius on y-axis is this length. This length is equivalent to, means equal to this length. This is y dash, but y dash is what? Y by r, but y by r is sin theta only. Next, cos of 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta. For this one, how to define cos? Projection of radius on x-axis. So this one means ON. ON is what? X dash. X dash by radius. So but x dash is what? Minus x by r. Next, tan of 180 minus theta is this is minus x by r, means minus cos theta. And tan of 180 minus theta is y dash by x dash. Y dash equal to y divided by x dash equal to minus x. That is equal to minus tan theta. So similarly, remaining also you can find. But here what you are observing, whenever 180 is there, function does not change. That only observe. Sine, sine only. Cos, cos only. Tan, tan only. Negative is there, but here function is what? As it is. Here 180 is there, sine does not change. Here 180 is there, cos does not change. And 180 tan does not change. The remaining trigonometric functions also same. Right? Trigonometric ratios of 180 plus theta in terms of theta, how to write. So here also as it is, consider a circle whose center is origin and radius is r. One point P, x comma y, take on circle. Draw PM perpendicular to x axis, and one more point Q, which is x dash comma y dash, take on same circle. Draw QN perpendicular to x axis. So here take angle XOP equal to theta. So here I will take theta. And angle XOQ is 180 plus theta. So this is 180 plus theta. Now this is 180 and definitely this is again what? Theta only. Now, so from this triangle, sine theta equal to, so opposite side y by r, and cos theta equal to again x by r, tan theta equal to y by x. Remaining also you can write. Okay, if you take this as theta. So opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. Now, so here triangle, here 90 degrees, here 90 degrees, here theta, here 90 minus theta, here also 90 minus theta. Means a triangle OPM is congruent to triangle OQN, right? Now how to write it as OM equal to, means opposite to this one. Here it is 90 minus theta, and here also 90 minus theta. For these two, opposite is OM and ON. These are same. So OM equal to ON. But this is positive, this is negative. So that's why. So you can write ON equal to minus OM. Right? Next. So here theta, here also theta. Opposite to this one is PM. And opposite to this one is QN, right? But this is negative, this is positive. So that's why QN equal to minus PM, right? Now OP equal to OQ. Now ON is x dash equal to minus x, and here QN equal to y dash equal to minus y. Now from this triangle, sine of 180 plus theta I will take. 180 plus theta. So for this angle 180 plus theta, how to define the sine? Projection of radius on y-axis is nothing but what? This one. This length by radius. But this length is nothing but here what? QN. QN is what? Y dash. Y dash is y dash by radius minus y by r. That is equal to minus sine theta. Because y by r equal to sine theta. Next, cos of 180 plus theta if you take. So 180 plus theta means projection of OP on x-axis. Means this is ON. ON is x dash. So x dash by radius. X dash is minus x by radius. But x by r is equal to what? Cos theta. So minus cos theta. Next, tan of 180 plus theta. Tan of 180 plus theta is y dash by x dash. Y dash is minus y. X dash is minus x. That is equal to y by x. Equal to tan theta only. So remaining also will take. But here what we have to observe, whenever 180 is there, so function does not changes. For the previous one also, so 90 is there, function changes to another function. 180 is there, function changes to does not change to another function. Function sine is sine only, cos only, tan only. Means whenever 90 and 270 is there here, so 90 plus or minus theta or 270 plus or minus theta. If you apply sines here, sine changes to cos changes to sine, tan changes to cot changes to tan, secant changes to cosecant changes to secant. But 180 plus or minus theta and 360 plus or minus theta is there. Here functions does not change. Sine only remains same. Cos, tan remaining also same. Right. So this is about the information about the allied angles. Right. How to convert, how to write sine of 190 plus theta in terms of theta. How to write 180 plus theta, 180 minus theta in terms of theta. Okay, no? But all these information, so how to write in shortly, so in the next video we will discuss. Okay, no? Right. Don't forget to subscribe our channel DSR Maths IIT JEE.